Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
Yes, sir. We are back. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Fun night of basketball, fun night of challenges. Had a little bit of everything today. I also think we figured out the sun situation, so I'm excited not to be bobbing and weaving all morning. You know what I mean? But more importantly, who the hell's here? We need to check in with the people. We got Jump Shoot, Eagle Putt, Borland's here, Fenny, Sean's here, Roger, Schnapper, Vince Beltran to the house, Rock and Roll, the Top Shot Common Man, Mr. Stubbs himself, Mac Attack, we the people up in the streets, Chunk, Josh Smith is here, the Raddest Daddest, Nikki's up in here, Sanitize, Snoopaloop, Brother Fabs, Time Lord, we're going to talk about that. Pack Drip's here, Steven, Durkin, Big Heck Money, Brian Foster, the homies is here, Orion, JJL Smith, David C, Beamer, Worley, who else? Juice Bottles, Ryan B, G Brady, Big Ticket in the house, Doc 79, The Saint, Topsy, Kretz, body being invaded by a certain virus that shall not be named, but here we are, Topsy Kretz. Hope you are doing well. Hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you in the chat. Stay healthy, my friend. DJ Local, Ransom Reed, Thomas Welch, J-Bus, Tommy Benninger, Aaron Bones, John Weiss, Magnuson, who else? Chewy, Jump Shoots here. I think we got everybody. We got everybody. Like the stream, do the work. Daniel's here. Good to see you. Fernandez, tea time. Hey, just a reminder. Listen, if you missed out on the 89 Cavs last night, great news for you. You can find it in podcast form at the 89 Cavs, or you can just after we're done here, go back, check out the 89 Cavs. We had a fun time. It was good. It was good stuff all around. We got an exciting day today. We had a crazy challenge where all the money got weird. A lot of moments just went nuts. Look at Mihal up in the street. Good to see you, Mihal. The challenges was crazy. We had what else we got going on? Some weird basketball games. We had today. I think what we're going to do today, by the way, after like this afternoon, maybe like around 2 o'clock or something like that, I think we're going to fire up an Underdog. We're going to fire up an Underdog stream. So if people are interested, there's let me share it right now so you can see what we are working with. They're starting a fun little best ball playoff tournament, which I love doing because you have to make some choices before I forgot to switch the background. We got to make some choices before we even know who's in the playoffs. So it's this one right here. It's a $10 tournament. And as you can see here, where is it? First place, 30K, baby. He drafts 16 guys. They have the schedule. So basically, if your team gets out of round one, you go to the quarterfinals, which is the conference semifinals, conference finals, and then the championship. So I'm excited about this. We're going to mess around with it this afternoon. If you are into it, come hang out. And we're going to do a couple of these. Also, I see Sneaky saying OTM Madness, right? So Here we go. Let's go over to OTM, the official sponsor. They pushed through a new update. TJ is actually going to come on the morning marketplace tomorrow to take us through this. They pushed it through last night, and clearly they're still having some issues. So if you're unable to log in right now, that makes sense. Like the challenge page wasn't really loading for me. So I imagine we get to that maybe a little bit later. So we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, we the people asking how the DK sweat go. Poorly, my man, poorly, because that tankathon game went into overtime last night and just burned me. So here's what we got. Oh, it looks like the challenge is loaded, so I'll show you that in a little bit. So we got a couple things going today. Let's start here. There you go. There's our man TJ. He's gonna be coming on tomorrow. Let's cut him some slack. They just pushed the update through. I wanted to talk about the Series 1 drop. So that's today. I'm actually sitting this one out, but I wanted to know from the chat Skaroos how many people are lining up for Series 1? Because I do wonder if we saw so many people out there buying those blended packs. Are we going to see less people in this queue today? Are we going to see less people in there? Trevor saying his dog was just staring at my beautiful face. All right, Trev. That's great. We love that. Big ticket. I'm ready to be heard again. I know, right? Matt's in there. Orion's not lining up. Steven's in line. All right. Jonathan says his ticks are ready to go. G. Brady's got 350 ready to burn. It's exciting. I hope I'm rooting for people today. Yeah, I know Rocket Silas and Big Ticket are like competing for basically for the first overall pick with how many L's they're taking in those streets right now. But good luck to everybody lining up today. I'm not going to do a pack rip party for that specific stream. Although I will say, actually, what time is the drop? Let's look at this right now. So the drop is coming at us at 4 hours. So what's that? 5 hours really. So what's that? Like 2 o'clock's the drop. I tell you what, I'm going to do a little underdog stream around 2 o'clock. And if people have Series 1 packs they want to come on and rip while we draft, hell yeah, let's do it. How many will queue in a 500 pack drop? So Trevor, this is the thing, right? The first drop, it was like 1,000 people, maybe 1,100. Then I think it got up to like 1,500. And then I think it got up to like 1,800. But the thing is, so many people traded in their tickets already. I don't know if there's going to be that many people in line. I think a lot of people blew their load, as you would say. So I don't know how many people are sitting on 350. I'm sure Live Token has something like that, but I refuse to join another Discord. So I'll never know unless they tweet it out. But yeah, I'm excited for people who are getting in there. Yeah, Brian Foster, I'm with you, man. Wasted the 350 on the blended when we went #MaxPacks. Jay will be here and in line. We love that. We love it. Yeah, Sneaky, I agree with you, man. Rocket has been cooking in those packs. I feel like he's hit 17 hollows and 38 MGLEs and a couple of rookies since then. So he's doing okay. Today will be 3K plus. Is that true? Is there 3K? Wow. I thought it was going to be lower. Y'all are fucked. Wow, that is high. That is a big number. When live token announcements in Team Hold Discord. Top Shot Tesla, this has been brought up before. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not interested in more announcements in the Discord. I'm out. I'm relying on people in the chat to let us know. Ransom Reed said he sent a moment yesterday for a giveaway. Ransom, you're going to have to tell me what you sent because I bought like 40 playoff moments in the last like couple hours. So remind me what you sent me, and we'll give that away today. Let's just do it. All right, let's talk about, are we getting ticket packs for Spicy or are ticket packs over with? That's a great question. We're gonna look at Spicy. We're gonna look at the Spicy in a little bit. Let's actually hey, Top Shot Tesla, you can keep justifying it. I'm just not gonna do it. Unless Live Token wants to send us money to be like, hey, sponsor us. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. All right, let's talk about basketball. Let's talk about some hoops, and then we'll talk about the packs that are coming and look at the challenges as well. Because the challenges were fun last night. They were very profitable if you were holding a Wiggins. If you were holding Aaron Wiggins, baby, you printed some money last night. But let's look at some of the games last night. There was some good stuff. So the Celtics and Raptors played. Raptors won 115-112. This game went to overtime, and let me tell you, the Celtics were running out. Oh my God, I'm still not gonna explain it. I'm still not gonna do the live token thing, no matter how many, like, even if there was a poll, right? Because this isn't a democracy and team hold, baby. This is, it's probably too soon to do authoritative jokes just in the world's climate we're in right now, but I'm just not gonna do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Jay Crowder 40K. That's what we're going to be giving away today. Shout out Ransom Reed. All right. The Raptors went to overtime with the G League Celtics. There were dudes I've never heard of in my life running out there. Somebody named Hauser. Somebody named, that's it. That's the only one that's sticking out right now. I think there was a Matt Ryan. I thought there was a Matt Ryan in there. Shout out Matt Ryan. But Mark Smart had 28, 10, and 4. Derek White had 15, 8, and 6. Pascal Siakam went bonkers. 40 and 13. 40 and 13 for Pascal Siakam. Hey, listen, the Raptors, I wouldn't say they needed to win that game. They're comfortably in their 6th spot. But the Celtics, I mean, if the Celtics had pulled that out, that would have been nuts. So they rested Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Robert Williams is out, obviously, for what looks like 4 to 6 weeks. Who else? There was somebody else, and Al Horford. They had no one else. Are the Celtics avoiding the Nets in the first round? I don't think so. I don't think they're worried about that. I think the bigger issue right now for the Celtics is that they were on a back-to-back. They were going to Canada, and everybody was tired. Everybody was tired. So that's what happened. Yeah, Thad Young too was great. Yeah, Thad Young was fine. Neesmith looked all right. Yeah, Neesmith. I mean, here's the thing: the team, like, Neesmith's floor is like pretty low. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, good game. Man, there's too many like weird energy in the chat today. Weird energy in the chat today. Anyways, good win for the Raptors. Moving on, Nuggets, Hornets. Nuggets 113, Hornets 109. Mr. Aaron Gordon scored 17 points in like the first 4 minutes. But went 21 and 7 for the whole game. So really didn't do shit after that. Jokic 26, 19, and 11. Another triple-double for the who should be MVP. Miles Bridges had a really good game, 27, 11. And then LaMelo, again, another good game. He's like stringing together a nice little run here. He had 22, 11, and 6. Nuggets keep winning to keep themselves out of the play-in game. I think that's going to be important for their seeding. We're going to talk about the West a little bit. It does kind of feel like we'll just look at the standings again. I know we did it yesterday, but there's some like weird playoff implications. Also, the Clippers didn't play last night, but reports are that Paul George is going to be back. And like, holy shit, can you imagine the Suns are rewarded with the number 1 seed and they get Paul George and then maybe a Kawhi in the first round? That'd be crazy. It would be crazy. Cavs Magic, the thing that's like no one cares about this game. Cavs won 107-101. Mobley got hurt. Good news. Good news is the x-rays were negative. It looks like it was just a sprained ankle. So I'm sure he misses like a game or two, but it shouldn't be catastrophic because I think when he went down, there was like some real fear that it was going to be ugly. So good news. Just a little sprainy sprain, we think. Wendell Carter Jr. had 15 and 12. Darius Garland 25 and 12, and then Kevin Love at 19 and 7. And Markkanen had 20 spot, which is just fun when Markkanen comes up. Hawks Pacers 132-123. Capella had a big game, 22 and 15. Trae Young 14 and 16. Bogey continues to just cook. 29 off the bench. Hallie at 25 and 13, and Buddy Hield at 26. Halliburton has been playing really well as the team has been losing on purpose to make sure that they secure a good draft pick, and they're doing a good job of that. As Stan pointed out, remind me who's in first place in the East again. They won 123-120 against the Kings. Can we just talk about? Hold on, I want to look something up in real time. I Especially, you know what, our man Stan in the chat, who I remember vehemently defending the Sabonis trade, and saying just like how good it was. When can someone remind me in the chat when the trade deadline was? Someone could remind me the date of the trade deadline. I want to say it's somewhere in February, right? Hold on one second. Where can I want to actually see here their schedule. I feel like I thought this was going to be easier to look up here in real time, and it might not be. So we might not be able to do it as quickly as I thought we'd be able to. But hold on. I'm still going to vamp while I try to find it, because I would like to look at this in the realest of time. But I don't think we're going to be able to. Let's see. They are 27-49 on the season. That's not going to do it, though. That's not going to do it. I needed like a real breakdown. Now, I don't need to know what's his name's. I don't need Tristan Thompson's like plus minus. So forget it. We're not going to do it. But someone else can do it. Can you talk about why you brought up NBA playoff moments? Yeah, I'll do that in a little bit. You're taking Sabonis over Hallie every time. It is like the worst fucking take in the history. And that's not even the Sabonis slander. You know what I'm saying? Sabonis and Fox were out, man. Were they out this entire time since the trade deadline? They've won like 3 games since they made this trade. They've won like 3 games. They made this trade to make a playoff push, and the San Antonio Spurs are still ahead of them. The New Orleans Pelicans are still ahead of them. It's such a bad. It was February 10th. All right, fuck it. We're going to do it. We got time, baby. We got time. And like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. Let's look at the schedule, and let's look at those Kangs. Let's look at those Kings making the playoff push. Here we go. So let's look at February. It happened on February 10th. Here we go. Okay, so 1-0, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 2-4. Hell yeah! So 2-4 heading into March. Let's go to March. Here we go. There. Oh wow! All right. So what did I say? 2-5, 3-5, big win. 3-6, 3-7, 3-8. 3-9. Ooh, 4-9. 4-10. 4-11. 4-12. Ooh, big win over the Pacers. 5-12. Ooh, a winning streak. 6-12. 6-13. 6-13 since the deal. Woo-hoo! Yeah, 6-13. What a steal for the Kangs. Ooh, even Syrian like that shit. Oh, we just love it. Here we go. What's up, Nerdy Birdie? Good to see you, sir. I just, man, but that PPE TSD though, that's true. Shout out Poker Pro Eric. Sabonis also had that suspension. Yeah, but that's still part of the deal, baby. Probably better than the Bulls somehow, though. I know. It feels like all of my takes from the beginning of the year that everybody shat on me about, that was like, I don't see it. It's all happening. The Bulls are losing. The Hornets are in the play-in game. The Celtics are a top 3 team. Oh, it feels good. I just think, like, to go back to this Halliburton thing one more time, right? One more time. Tyrese Halliburton, the only man in America that is like, you know where I'd like to be? Sacramento. Well, and serial killers. I feel like there's a huge serial killer range. The Pacers didn't exactly win big either. Stan, they wanted to lose. They got rid of Sabonis and got Halliburton back, right? Sabonis wanted to get out. They got a young playmaking guard out of the deal. They've continued to lose. They got Jalen Smith. The Pacers had one of the best trade deadlines out of anybody. Can we look at the Western Conference standings? Yes, we can. Hold on. Let me get through the rest of these games. We're almost done. I digress because I get too excited. But the Heat beat the Kangs. Davion had 21-9. Jimmy Buckets had 27-7-5. Bam, 22-15. Found himself in the challenge. And then Hala Hero. Oh, wait. Let's do a hero drop. Baby. Where you at? Where are you at? We got too many drops in here. And then sometimes we make them alphabetical. There we go. Is Hallie even better than Brogdon? Yes. He is. He is. He's on a better deal than Brogdon. He's got better knees than Brogdon. Okay, hold on. Let's keep so yeah, Hero had 20. He moved back into first place. They got a game lead on like 11 teams. Knicks beat the Bulls. DeRozan had 37, 7-6. Zachary Levine had 27. Mitchell Robinson 16 and 12. RJ had 28, and then Alex Burks had 27 and 6. Next four teams. Oh no, there's 3 games left. Matthew says Pacers and Kings almost identical records since the trade, and I don't think either of them care about winning this season. They know neither of them have a shot in the playoffs. Matthew, I understand the take, but this is wrong because the Kings specifically said they were trying to get into the playoffs. That was the goal. They wanted to get in the play-in game because they haven't been in the playoffs since 18-18. Our Spurs Rockets, DeJounte Murray. This was a pretty fun competitive game. DeJounte Murray had 33, 11, and 7. Keldon Big Body Johnson had 21 and 7. Jalen Green, 30 points, and Kevin Porter Jr. 26, 9, and 7. Pretty good sign here for the Rockets. Oh, and Josh Christopher had 20 off the bench, which got him into the challenge, I believe, as well. Good to see like Jalen again. We've been saying this for a couple of weeks now since they like stopped playing Dennis Schroeder and Eric Gordon and just let Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. do stuff. Jalen Green's been really effective. His efficiency has gotten a little bit better. I don't think he was super efficient last night, but overall his efficiency has gotten a lot better. And I mean, he's dropping 30 points. And shout out to Spurs who just continue to get lit up by guards. But that was a really fun game. Really fun game. DeJounte Murray again, like 33, 11, and 7. It's just so good. DeJounte Murray's so good. Yeah, I'm excited for the Rockets. I think the draft is going to be fun for them. I really do. They got to move off Christian Wood. They got to get rid of all of their old dudes. Just get rid of them all and let these young guys play. I still don't think Jalen Green's going to like get himself into the Rookie of the Year conversation, but just because this class has been awesome. This class has been so good. This entire draft class has just been fun to watch, but shout out Jalen Green. And then, oh my God, let's do this one first. Grizz Warriors. The Warriors sat the entire state of California. They took the night off. Jordan Poole at 25. The Grizz won 123-95. Dylan Brooks had 21. Desmond Bain 22. Melton 21. Again, another win without Ja Morant. This one's a little less impressive because the Warriors were playing high school kids. And then the last game of the night, which burned my DFS lineups because it went into overtime, these pieces of shit. OKC 134, Portland 131. I think the real takeaway from this game, and I am so mad at myself for watching this entire game. There's something wrong with me. I watched the entire thing. Poku is top 5 worst players in the league. I know if you look at his stat line, you're like, oh wow, 11, 11, and 8. Like he had a shot. He is so bad. He must have had, if he didn't have 30 turnovers, he had assisted turnovers, right? Where he did something that then forced them to do it. It was just such a bad performance by him. I hate watching him play. Anyways, Roby had 30 and 8. Wiggins had 28 and 6. Thank you, Wiggins. We bought him on speculation 4 weeks ago. Didn't get into the challenge, but then tonight, he went nuts. I think I moved off him at 299. Poku made you some money last night. Yeah, I mean Poku. That's the reason I didn't end up. I didn't end up cashing in my DFS because of that. But he got there in the last 4 minutes of the game. He was really, really, really bad. Poku needs to be playing in Europe. Not even Europe, dude. He should be playing in high school. He's awful to watch. Eubanks had a monster game, 27 and 14. Macklemore had 28 points. My favorite thing about this stat line is he went 8 for 18 from 3. Ben, that's the situation in Portland right now, that Ben McLemore is taking 18 threes a game. Incredible. And then Williams at 25 and 12. But that game burned me so bad. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Like I said, we were going to do, and then we can look at the challenges because the challenges they were spicy last night. I know there was a little bit of confusion. Let's look at the standings first, and then I'll go there. Yeah, shout out Bruno. All right, here we go. Let's see. The NBA is like, ooh, what about a bracket? All right, here we go. Heat, as I said, back in first. And then right here, you got Sixers, Bucks, Celtics all one game back. Raptors are in a dead heat with the Bulls, the way the Bulls are playing. Do you know what's crazy? So the Bulls, I think, are 0-16 against like the top 6 teams in the league or something like that. Something crazy, something absolutely crazy. Now that I said that stat, though, I don't remember it. So I'm excited to be corrected in a second. Cavs right here, 5.5 back. I think if the Cavs, like if they were healthy, I think they'd catch the Bulls too. My only concern is with like Mobley now probably missing a couple of times. We don't know when Jared Allen's coming back with that broken finger, but I wouldn't be pumped to play the Raptors in the like if I'm a top 4 team, I'm just trying to avoid the Raptors and the Nets. Everybody else, I think you destroy in the first round. And I still don't think the Raptors are beating any of the top, maybe the Sixers. The Raptors-Sixers first round matchup would be fun. There we go. Thank you. Bulls are 0-18 versus top teams in the league. There we go. But this is going to be a fun playoffs. This is going to be a really fun playoffs. So we go over to the Western Conference. I don't know, more of the same shit right here. The Spurs are a half game back from the Lakers. The Lakers announced I think if their game's tonight or tomorrow, it's tonight. No, I'm not saying classic Raptors FUD, Patrick. I said the Raptors, no one wants to see them in the first round. That was nice. I think I'm starting to FUD Raptors fan. I like the Raptors more than I like Raptors fans. I think that's what's happening. It's like anyways, let's keep going. The Lakers are sitting LeBron and AD tonight. AD's been sitting all the time. So like the Spurs literally are going to be tied with the Lakers after tonight. It's incredible. Incredible stuff. I love to see it. I'm a Bulls fan. We're wrecked by injuries. Yeah, definitely. But there you are. I'm excited for this. This is going to be fun, though. I'm excited to watch the Lakers lose again. All right, let's go over here. I'm going to see how the site's working here, but let's look at the rookie. So the rookie challenge looks like it's going to cost $75. For the Cade, though, the Cade is $1,300. Let's see if the OTM site's still figuring their stuff out. We'll go take a look. We'll go take a look on the site. Waiting for the Spurs to catch the Pels. It's happening. Oh, I don't know if they're catching the Pels. They're definitely catching the Lakers, though. I would not want to play the Raptors in the first round. Raptors, Sixers, I could see them beating. The Celtics, the Celtics make me nervous now with no Robert Williams, so I wouldn't want to play them in the first round. But, I mean, the Celtics G League team almost beat them. All right, let's go over here. Let's look at the active challenges. Let's start with the rookie, the veteran right here. So you get 6 hours left for this bad boy. When we look at this, so you need a Jokic non-base, you need a Wendell Carter Jr. Top Shot debut, a Bogey non-base, a Bam Series 1, an Alex Burke Series 2, DeJounte 15K or less, Siakam 15K or less, Chris Chiozza sighting, Top Shot debut, Poku's Top Shot debut, Jalen Green, and Aaron Wiggins. Now, the Aaron Wiggins was tough because when you look at this, right, when you look at the Aaron Wiggins moment that you needed, this is what really caused things to shoot up a little bit. Well, it's down to 207 right now. This shot up all the way to like 400 for a little bit because they almost had 2 of them in there. But yeah, this was a tough one. How many people went out there and got the Cade? I'm curious what this min count's going to look like. I'm curious. Now, I think like in retrospect, I might have been able to do this because if I go back to the challenge, not that anybody cares. This is like telling you about my dream. Nobody cares if I almost got it. I had a Davion and I had the Wiggins. I have a Jalen Green. I would need to get a Poku. I think I have Chiozza. I've got these 2. I would have needed to buy an Alex Burks. That's it. I probably could have gone for it, but I sold my Bam Top Shot debut for $350 that I got for like $180. And then I sold that Wiggins, which I got for like $42 for $299. So it was hard to think that was going to be worth the Cade. Sold your Wiggins for $275. Yeah, there was some that sold for over $500. All right, JJL Smith completed it. All right. JJ Smith completed it. There we go. Jay Buzz is sitting it out. Who else? I was out when I was getting failed purchases at 425. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Sold your Wiggins for 275. Yeah, I feel like that Cade probably lands around 300 or so, right? And I think I don't know. I just don't think it really makes sense to go after it unless you had all the pieces. But I mean, again, getting like 550 or no more than that, getting like 650 between Bam's Top Shot debut, and that, yeah. And there's only 1,300 of the Wiggins in circulation, which helped the pump. One of the things that sucked last night is we haven't seen this in a while, but on the Wiggins moment, there was a glitch. So it looked like there was a moment that was set at 316, my favorite Bible verse, and you couldn't. That was stuck. Like that moment wasn't actually for sale. So you would see like the next buy being like 400, 450 or something like that. But people kept listing it at like 310 to try to undercut the 316, even though it wasn't even there. So I know it was tough. And was hoping Wiggins would get in twice. Yeah, there was a moment where Wiggins was in there 2 times, and then our slender man son Poku came out and got there. Cade for 150. People who already own all moments drive price down since it's free money to them. That's true, Chops. That is true. All right. What was the other thing I was going to look at? It's tough that we can't really see. All right, here we go. Now, so OTM seems to be working a little bit better now. But when we look at this, so the Bogdan MGLE low ask is 190. Why aren't what was the Bogdan? Was it a rare or non-base moment? Hold on, let me see something real quick. What was the Bogdan? What was the bogey? Non-base. Why aren't people just doing the playoff moment? Can someone explain that to me? Did I miss something here? Why are people splurging for the MGLE? I'm very curious. Somebody help me. Did I miss something here? Is that for the hero one? Is that what that is? Is that for the hero? Sorry, guys. We're like doing this in real time. Maybe that's for hero. That might make a little bit more sense. Yeah, and then we can talk about the jaw thing a little bit too. You need is rare for hero. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, everybody. All right, so let's do this first. People were asking about the playoff moment buys, like why I was doing that. All right, let me show you. I can show you what I've been doing. So I actually turned that Wiggins into a bunch of playoff moments. And I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna slowly try to complete this thing. I think I'm up to like 86, 88, something like that. And I cannot stress, let's do a little financial advice drop here. We haven't done that since I've come back from vacation. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? This is a huge mistake. I'm just setting money on fire. I don't think any of this is going to be useful. I don't know why I'm doing it. I truly don't. I don't have it. It's just kind of like the same thing I did with and then there were 4. I'm just trying to get ahead of it before we get to the playoffs. And I don't know. It's stupid. It was dumb. I can't justify it. I don't know why I'm doing it. So if anything, you guys should be fading these playoff moments right now. But that's what we're doing. And Top Shot Tesla, I totally agree with you. I think, and I wanted to talk about this a little bit. How many of you are relying on other outlets to let you know the breakdown of the challenges? Like, how many of you are relying on Top Shot's Discord and announcements, or how many of you are relying on, say, like our Discord, Live Tokens, Own the Moment, whatever, like other sub communities to create those things? Because I don't know why it's so hard, and I know they're like testing the wheel out and figuring out a little bit, but that's an easy fix, right? That's an easy fix. Just have that. Yeah, you rely on the Team Hold Discord 100%. My friend Top Shot chat group. Yeah, it's just I don't know why they can't why don't they have a graphic? Why don't they have a graphic? I don't know why. It feels like that should be hard. That shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. I don't know. Again, I know they're figuring it out in real time, but I feel like they need to have like a graphics person on there, right? Have them have that ready to go. I thought that the wheel, they did a little bit of a better job with like moving through it a little bit faster, although it still took a half hour. But there should just be an easy graphic. One of the things that I was doing, I didn't do it last night because I was busy, but right, we had it was just like a spreadsheet. It was like this is the game, this is the moment required, and this is the stat needed. And then right, you have those all listed, and then you've got a list of wild cards, right? There were no wild cards last night. So then if you like, if not this, then this, right? So if no non-base moment is for that player, give me a Top Shot debut. Like it shouldn't have been that hard, I don't think. But that goes back, listen, not to Mr. Fudd. It goes back to what we were saying before, man. Just the infrastructure. I feel like they've got a lot of different, listen, this is going back to my higher education experience, right? I feel like they have a bunch of different silos. You know what I'm saying? There's like a silo here, a silo, like here is the content arm, here is the marketing arm, here is the Top Shot economist is like probably sleeping on the couch, here is someone tweeting out cigar stuff like that, and they're not communicating in an effective way, I feel like. So like, why don't you have your marketing person, we're like, where's the communication? I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, coffee's almost fully hit, baby. Left foot not talking to the right foot. Yeah. My feet have never talked to each other, but I get what you're saying. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, talk to me like I'm 5, you know? Anyways, eventually they'll get there. They'll get there. I'm tired of, I don't know. I'm tired of it. They'll get there though. All right, let's take a look. Wait, hold on. They ignore the communication issue until Roham needs to put out fires in 6 months again. Yeah, I know. It is so funny. Again, we rely on our guru, We are a cult, baby. We are a cult. And I'm your David Koresh. All right, let's see what's coming up in the spicy. Patrick says, you think this is bad? You should see my work. Listen, that is true, though. I do think that is true. Like, I feel like no matter where you work, you have complaints about this shit. So that is a really good point. Hiring an educator is probably a great idea. There you go. We need an education hires. All right, let's talk about spicy. Let's talk about this spicy set. What were people's initial reaction when they came out with this bad boy? How did we feel? Extra spice. You can find this pack scrambled on channel 98. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. But yeah, what were people's initial thoughts when they saw the extra spice? We're seeing it's going for $19. I did like the mint count. The mint count of 6,500 I thought was a nice little touch. Let's look at the Fast Facts Extra Spice, the new common set featuring the most extra celebrations and the spiciest playground plays. Drops Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, noon Pacific Time. This pack will include 4 moments, including 1 common LE, one of the most common LE drops ever. 100,000 packs will be available for a $19 pack. And then we'll look at the contents here. Here we go. Love the mint, but just some more moms. Rarest common is funny. Cool idea for a set. Doesn't really interest. It's pretty cool. Out of the loop. Why don't I get an airdrop for spicy? Gen Z will not get that scrambled joke. I know. I was thinking about that, right, Patrick? Like, yeah, I need my 35 and up crowd to be like, I get it. Scrambled porn. Thank you though, Patrick, for being here. All right, here we go. What do we have here? We got a Trae Young and Oubre, LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Lonzo Ball, Jared Allen, Luka, Facundo Campazzo, Iggy, Gary Payton, Steph Curry, Lance Stevenson, Bam, Bobby Portis, Jalen Suggs, Chris Paul, Fred VanVleet, and then the 2 rewards right here, LBJ and our man Ja. Scrambled spice in USA up all night. Yeah, there you go. Another Ja reward, as they said. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I think this is one of those, right, where like a lot of people are saying, like either I'm cool but not for me, or like this is a perfect example where you could probably sit this one out if you want to. I think that there's going to be, I think these will probably get a thread from Mr. John Boy Beats that they're going to be plus extra virgin. And I think that's good. I think it probably will be. Dustin saying 2 plus collector score for $20. Dustin, that's nothing new, right? That's nothing new. That's been the entirety of Series 3. So I wouldn't worry too much about the collector score. If that is your concern, I would just go buy like a $5 Series 3 moment. I mean Series 2 moment. I would just go do that instead. But yeah, I think I'll probably get in line for these bad boys. Yeah, hashtag Max Packs. But yeah, I like this doesn't move the needle. I'm not like, oh my God, I can't wait. I'm not going to sleep the night before, but like, cool. It's cool. I'll get in line. I'll smash a pack. We'll do some content around it. That's kind of where I landed on this. I don't hate it. The jaw reward is interesting, and that gets us back to the jaw MSFE. How many people, like full disclosure, this isn't a bag pump situation, but I did buy 2 Ja Morant silver fandoms last night. Just in case it's required for the old crafting. It's at 277 right now. I'm curious how we think this crafting is gonna work for his throwdown. And initially I thought it was going to include Series 2 throwdowns, maybe Series 3 throwdowns. Like, what is the moment they're going to use to keep, this feeling scarce, right? And it's the first time they've ever crafted something like that. And I don't know. So we see this is at 277. The next thing I wanted to look at is let's look at all of the challenge rewards, because we just said there's an extra spice one coming as well, right? So he's got 1, 2, 3. Well, this is a big one. 4. This is a huge one. 5, 6. 6 challenge rewards for Ja. We've got another one coming. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be used, because people were like, "Ooh, maybe a challenge reward needs to be crafted," which I guess makes sense if you're going to do the hustle and show or the playoff moment or the metallic silver Phantom edition. But obviously it's not, you're not going to craft one of these. I don't know. What are people's thoughts with this? What are people's thoughts here? Having a tough time figuring out what this is going to look like. But I don't know. I'm excited to figure it out. Like I really am curious how they're going to do the craft. Never enough Ja. I know it's tough. He's got so many sick moments. People were asking about NFL all day. We can talk about that for a second. I'm a little bit, I don't know. What are people's thoughts on this? I'm a little bit less excited about this upcoming pack drop. I know they've got an announcement of like the 10, the moments of 10, right? Or whatever the hell it's going to be. I mean, a moment of 10. Where is this? All right. Is the announcement only in the Discord? Hold on. Stand by. All right. Let's see. People are saying the vagueness of Top Shot around this makes me doubt the initial crafting. Imagine the vagueness of Top Shot, but then being like, let's go buy NFL all day, because you want to talk about vague, baby. All right. So basically they said our historical series drop is centered around the first ultimate moment ever released, minted just to 10. So there's an ultimate moment out of 10. What do you think it will be? That's what they were asking. This is also the Brett Favre thing as well. I just want the Reggie White if he's on the Eagles as big ticket. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I just think people are saying loving all day more than Top Shot. Who said that? Thomas Welch. Orion says he's here for the historical set. I'm pretty pumped. Yeah, I'm going back to this, guys. They were charging $250 for 4 moments for a long time. The price points seem #fucked. And I'm just a little hesitant to go out there and buy some packs. I think you're almost, and again, I need to see the details of the packs first before I really get an understanding of what what makes sense here. But basically with all day, the move has been to sit out pack drops and buy them on the marketplace. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong here because everyone in the chat is like, give me Kurt Warner moments, which truly I'm shocked at this. Need Michael Strahan sacked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like, all right, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith. Interesting. Interesting. And again, I can't stress this enough. I am not out on NFL all day whatsoever. I just don't think I just don't think they figured their shit out yet. And I think we're paying a lot of money to really not have a clue of where it's heading. And I guess maybe I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much of an understanding of where it's going. But again, a lot of people spent $250. I see Top Shot Tesla's comment here saying, noticing more DFS creators making all day content feel like they'll survive off the DFS crowd alone. Maybe, but here's the thing, guys. I think a lot of the DFS crowd is already in here. The DFS crowd that's already into NFTs is already here. Because I think a lot of the DFS crowd came over with the Jonathan Bales article, right? And so maybe there's a little bit more of a bump, but I don't know how many more DFS people are coming over. Patrick says, I've made my Mahomes Brady land grab, and I'll come back in like 8 months when it's more mature. Yeah, I think this makes sense, right? I think to have a game plan of how you're going to attack all day is the way to go. So if you make your watch list, your wish list, wish list, whatever you need to do, go get those moments and then like set it and forget it for a little bit. However, I'll say I've purchased plenty of a NBA Top Shot pack that made no sense to buy at that time. And did it. Can't you compare it to Series 1 from Top Shot? Trevor, the only difference is, right, the Tom Brady debut is out of 10,000. The Ja debut is out of 1,000. Do you know what I mean? So the mint counts are a little bit different. The pack prices were a lot different. Like, again, like let's look at the marketplace right now. Let's go over. I forgot I stopped sharing screen. My bad. So we'll go over to them. I will say, like, the marketplace is pretty clean. But let's look at tiers. Let's look at commons, and then let's go high to low. So we were paying $50 for these moments. So you got a Brady up here. Brady's at 340. That's been pretty steady. That's good to see. Can I hide this? No. Jamar Chase, the next highest at 147. Josh Allen at 120. Burrows at 106. Mac up to 88. That's good to see. Stafford 69. Nice. And then we get down here. Like the Donald debut is at 68. I don't know. Looking at Top Shot today in the 6,500 count, this new set, it makes me very concerned about the 10K mints. Do you think NFL is 10x the fan base of NBA? I do, Orion. I do. But this is what I keep going back to. I just feel like the NBA audience is more ready to adapt to NFTs and Web3 than the average NFL audience. You know what I mean? And I know there's like way more players in the NFL, but I feel like there's less marketable players. So the range, like there's so many players that are going to get moments, but there's like 12 players that matter. In the NBA, same thing. There's like way less players than the NFL. And I guess you could argue there's less players that matter as most, but I think the NBA like individual players are way more marketable. So I don't know. Again, I'm not fudding on all day. I think my only FUD on all day is I think it's just going to take a while. Yeah. Ever look at the top trading card values in NFL? It's like 3 QBs. Yeah, right. I'm sure it's like Brady, Mahomes, and like what? I don't even know what the third is. But yeah. Anyways, still bullish on both. I just think Top Shot's going to make sense faster. It's going to make sense faster. I don't know. What else, guys? What else? You know what I want to do? Let's jump into, I know I said I was going to do this afternoon, and I still am. But while we're continuing to shoot the shit here, let's jump into an underdog draft. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with underdog, you can do pick'ems. You can do daily pick'ems and like prop bet type stuff. We also, you can do best ball, which I'm going to do right now. So if you've not signed up for underdog, you can sign up using promo code HOLD, HOLD. But yeah, if you guys are interested in joining this right now, if you're already in underdog, I'm going to do it right now. Would you like to enter this draft? $10 will be deducted. It's a $10 here. Ooh, we might be we're waiting for 4 more people to join. And this is for the playoffs. So I'm excited to mess around with this. Soap Suds TV says UFC. UFC still seems to be a little bit away. I think unless you have Conor McGregor or a legendary moment, it's been mostly an L. But I would treat it the same way that I'm treating NFL all day, which is I'm just buying shit off the marketplace. I don't think Underdog. I think Underdog's available in Canada, though, right? I don't think it's like fully international. How does playoff best ball draft work if teams aren't locked in? That's the beauty, Borland. What I love about this is that we don't know. We don't know. So if you draft someone that doesn't make the playoffs, you are not in. And I'm also like your roster's just kind of dead. So there's a little bit of gamble to it. The other thing I would say too, I don't believe the play-in scoring counts. So if you're taking teams like say the Wolves, you need them. The play-in games don't accrue stats for your team. So it has to go into they have to win and then it starts. Is it true that the average age of NFL? I don't know if it's 50. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's that true. If that's true. I was almost disgusted with Cam Jordan's rare sack on Darnold. When you see him push Darnold out of bounds, ended up being 4 more sacks after that. But yes, if you guys want to join, this is again a $10. I think I can drop a link into the chat right here and it'll take you there. A $10 draft. It's $30K for first place. It's like a full playoff sweat. RC saying the UFC community is dope. Yeah, I will say the people that are very excited about UFC, I think like there's a lot of excitement around it, which is fun. I just think I think they are flying blind a little bit. So we'll see though. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I think with all of this though, you're doing hashtag early. Interesting. You almost want a mid-range teams that may go 7 games more often. That's true. The one thing we're waiting for one more person here. The one thing about this though that I love is that you really like. You kind of want to stack, right? You kind of want to stack teams here. Because you want like a team, you want to like bank on a West team making the finals and an East team making the finals, right? So you're getting as much out of them as possible. Here we go. Waiting for one more. Come on in here. Water's warm, people. Bravi says unpopular. We ain't early. We are it. Maybe that's true. That could be true. That could be true. I don't think maybe we're not as early as we say we are. I'd have a feeling that. I think if you're saying that we're it right now and it doesn't grow more than this, bruvs, then you should liquidate that account. You know what I'm saying? Eric says, have you ventured into floaty yet? Is there any advantage to listing for FUSD versus USDT? I live in New York. I think there's a fee deposit. I actually don't know, Eric. I don't know that answer. I don't know that answer yet. To be honest, the interest has tripled since the latest pack drop on UFC just because of the fighters in it. Maybe that's true. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing in the marketplace. I'm just going off of what I am seeing in the market. Let's actually take a look while we're waiting for this. What games do we have tonight? So I know I mentioned the Lakers are on TNT, and they are without our man LeBron and AD. So tonight we got Milwaukee. How is that not the TNT game? Milwaukee, Philly? Are you kidding me? Milwaukee, Philly, Chicago, Washington, Detroit, Brooklyn, Lakers, Dallas. That's the TNT. And then the second game is Utah Clippers. Love to root against Utah one more time. Izzy, and that's it for UFC. Yeah, Izzy's doing a little bit is doing a little bit better in the marketplace as well. Hey, hold on. Let me remove this for a second and let me pull up UFC so we can get in there. We're still waiting for one more person over an Underdog. You want to jump in that bad boy? All right, so let's let's go lowest ask. We'll sort by lowest ask. Let me pull this back up. So we've got a $3 floor on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fighters have a $3 floor. This came from a $50 pack. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with a $4 floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 and a 5. And then it starts to jump a little bit faster, but we haven't even gotten to a double-digit floor yet. Here we go. There's our first double-digit floor. We've got 2 at 10, Bryce Mitchell at 15, 16. Logano's at 17. Remember paying like 60 for that. Pimby's at 21. That's the only one that's like stayed there. And then we jump to 32. These are the champions though, right? This is a lower mint count right here. 32, 34, 36. Yeah. So I don't know. All right, still waiting for one more. Chop says completed the Series 0 just for the hell of it. I mean, listen, after that $500 bonus ended, I do think there was some sharp money in there to go complete it. We're the Candy Talk big drop in 2 weeks. Here you go. Candy drop Candy show tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. So we've got a special morning marketplace tomorrow where we are going to do hoops at 9, baseball at 10. Our man G Dunn's getting up a little bit early, so get excited for that. Yeah, the New Jersey thing, not being able to do Underdog in New Jersey or Pennsylvania is pretty dumb. All right, still waiting for one more. Come on, we need one more. We got to do this bad boy. We got to do it. I'm ready to draft here. Man, I'm so bummed about this Robert Williams injury. I was ready to load up on these Celtics, just absolutely load up. And no dice. Also, can we shut out the Wi-Fi today? Wi-Fi's been fire. What else did the chat say? Let's talk Candy making WWE NFTs. Did they announce that? I missed that announcement, Chops. Come on, one more person into Underdog. Let's do it. Just a reminder, we're gonna fire these up again this afternoon while the Series 1 drop is happening. So that'll be fun. Brent's saying Time Lord will be back for the second round. I'm not banking on that though. I'm a little bit nervous that that's not true. I think that I don't know. I think it's a little nerve-wracking. All right, here we go. Nope, still. I thought it filled. So we've got the Series 1 drop today. We've got Spicy on Thursday. Oh, well, I'll give you a little more spice. This isn't confirmed yet, though, so don't go tweet it out. Don't go tell everybody. I think that Thursday, that show that I was leaking some alpha about yesterday, I think the first run at this show is going to happen on Thursday during the drop. So it's normally not going to be a drop show, but I think we're going to do it during the drop. Promo code for Underdog, hold, HOLD, promo code hold. I'll put it in the chat. If you go to Underdog, just go to Underdog Fantasy and then join the draft. It's called The Dance, underdogfantasy.com. So you do work for Dapper now. Eric, I do not work for Dapper. I promise. I promise I don't. Even though that's what the judge thinks I'm doing. I promise I don't. But yeah, so during the spice drop, I think you're going to see me and our man Peter Overzet doing that together. And we're going to have some fun. With that. And I'm excited. Hopefully it goes well. And I think it's going to be a regular thing. We're bringing back the Overzet crew, It's going to be good times, good vibes. We're going to talk all about our improv comedy background. We are still waiting for one more. For the love of God, we got to join that. He's a Dapper insider. No. Is this the beginning of Mike's grand exit from Team Hold? No, I promise it's not. Honestly, this opportunity is going to allow Team Hold to keep doing the stuff that they're doing. It's actually the best of both worlds. Yeah, that's a good question though. Would you work for Dapper and freeze your account? We the people. The only thing, I said this before. The only way I would do that is if they were like, "Hey, we're opening up a studio. We're doing shows like 5 days a week, and it's going to be covering all of like baseball, not baseball, but like all of the Dapper products, right? All of the so if that was what they were going to do, and it was like a big boy job, I'd be interested. However, I think there's going to be opportunities for me to do some stuff for them while continuing to collect and run team hold and do all that stuff. So that's the good news. The good news, that's the best of both worlds, where you can still hashtag bet on yourself while still making a little bit of paper. Here we go. The draft is starting in 40 seconds. It's game time, baby. It is game time. Do you follow crypto markets to determine NFT value? Crypto said, I don't, Trevor. I tried to understand that a little bit better of like how they impact. Some people are like, oh, when crypto goes up, NFTs go down, but I feel like we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen both ways. So, all right, here we go. I have the first overall pick, baby. That is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is influencer status here for Underdog. Who do we got in this draft here? I'm seeing D Spaceman, Nerdbirds here. I'm seeing Schmo. Schmo, I don't think is team hold. Milo's team hold. Ooh, here we go. The Zavla Bala is here. All right, so 6-man. Listen, Giannis, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Giannis. So in this draft, Bucks are the number 1 seed. International Max Pax Day. Shout out, David. Good to see you, David. All right, who we got? Let's see what the D Spaceman's going to do here. Leaving you for Tandy, fighting for viewers. Are they live today? Are they doing their morning roast today? That'd be funny if they are. I haven't seen it publicized. Listen, I'm on the record. I love Tandy. Wait, are they really doing their show today? That's great if they are. Maybe we'll go for like 6 hours. No, we won't. We won't because I got stuff to do. All right, here we go. So when Giannis, Embiid, Booker. Booker's a pretty good pick. I like Booker. I actually probably would have taken Booker over Embiid there only because I'm like banking on this. Like I think we're going to talk more about this afternoon when we stream. But to me, the strategy about this is like filling out brackets, right? Filling out brackets of like where you think how the East is going to go, how the West is going to go, and then draft accordingly. Because if you think the Sixers are out in the first round, I mean, I guess you could still get your Embiid points to get you through the first round, but I don't know. Donnie says 15K. Oh, I forgot we got to do a giveaway. I'm sorry, guys. We've got, what did we say? It's a 40K Jay Crowder from our man, Ransom Reed. Shout out Ransom Reed. So we are going to do, remember, you need to like the stream in order to qualify. I'm almost on the clock. You need to like the stream in order to qualify. You need to subscribe to Team Hold. And then you need to do hashtag Crowder. I'm on the YouTubers. I'm waiting for the judge. He's destroying our channel. Sabotage. Classic. What's up, Tandy? Good to see you, man. I'll let you know when we're done. All right, let's go back over here. I feel like 2 picks away. So hashtag Crowder. You need to like the stream and subscribe. We're 1 pick away. Let's see what we're doing here. I'm telling you right now, we're going. Oh, beautiful. So Lucas off the board. We're going, I think, back to back here. We're gonna go DeAndre Ayton. We're gonna get our big, which I usually try to fade the bigs, but I think the Suns are going to the finals. Now we're drafting for Suns Bucks finals here. Suns Bucks finals. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. I will say one of the things that I like, I mean, Underdog doesn't like this, but occasionally, like this happened with our the regular season best ball. This might not fill, and if this doesn't fill, that doesn't change the money that's guaranteed for the giveaway. So we're gonna be firing around. Chewy says, sorry, came in late. So is this best ball, but with individual players rather than teams? Yeah. So this is done through Underdog Fantasy. So you pick individual players. I believe you pick 16 players, and it's for the duration of the playoffs. And what's spicy about this, Chewy, is that, you know, we don't know what teams are in the playoffs yet. So like people might be drafting LeBron, and LeBron might not get out of the playing game. And if that happens, you don't accrue any points for your LeBron James pick. However, you could probably get a little frisky and say like, hey, I want to take LeBron. I want to take LeBron because I think the Lakers are going to get healthy. Suns, Bucks, fine. You trying to kill? Everybody says that, but remember when people used to say that about the Warriors, Cavs? Like the NBA is so predictable. It sucks. But then, I mean, I don't know. People are going to say that no matter who makes the finals. But give me Bucks, Suns. I would see. I think those are the two best teams in the league right now. Again, I would have taken the Celtics if they didn't lose them. Yeah, Chewy, we Overzet and I were doing content around the TOC NFT. We loved that. We had so much fun with that. So very similar. All right. Here we go. We're almost on the clock here. We see we've got Mikal Bridges available. Who else we got? I think we need to start picking some other teams we think are going to go on a run here. All right, Bridges is off the table. We don't like that. Man, Karl Anthony Towns is a little frisky here. I'm a little bit nervous. I'd rather secure someone who I think is going to go on a little bit of a run. I kind of like Jaren Jackson Jr. here. I think I'm going to take Jaren Jackson Jr. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have 2 picks. So right now I have one Sun. This is tricky. Tricky. I don't think the Bulls are going to win a game. I mean, like win a Tyler Hero, maybe. Tyler Hero, I guess. I don't really love that. I don't love that situation there. Throwing Lou Dort in the next giveaway. All right, there you go, Jay Buss. And 60 and a 60K Poku. All right, let's give away one of the picks while I'm waiting. Let's do. So this is going to be for the Crowder. Remember, remember you need to like the stream and subscribe. Put in hashtag Crowder. You can keep doing it. This is for the Jay Crowder. Then I'm just going to spin it again in a few minutes for the Lou Dort, and then again for the Poku. If you win this, just shoot me a DM on Twitter or in the Discord. Who's it going to? Dustin Allen. Shout out Dustin Allen. Big dubs for you, sir. Dustin, make sure you DM me in the Discord or on Twitter at Mike Zakarian, and we'll get that to you. Again, keep firing in. If you've already done hashtag Crowder and like the stream and subscribe, you don't need to do it again, but that will do it for the Dort, and we'll do it for the Poku in a second. But if you've already done it, you don't need to do it again. Man, I love the strategy of this. This is tricky. This is a little tricky. So we're 6 picks away. Cam Johnson's probably not going to be there, but that's going to be my next pick if he's there. I imagine Cam Johnson goes. Siakam is interesting too. If you think the Raptors can win a round, I think Siakam is pretty interesting. Congrats, Dustin. There you go. Big dubs, sir. I should probably stop announcing like who I want to take here too. What's tricky though, right, is like, so you say you think the Bulls are going to lose the first round, and they might. You still might need, like, what if DeRozan goes for like 40 fantasy points a game for 7 games? So you might need DeRozan to get out of that first round, but then you just don't have him again. So it's a little bit tricky. All right, here we go. So I don't know if Cam going to make it? Cam actually might make it. So it went Levine, Smart, Jordan Poole, Toby Harris. By Schmo330. Nerdbird's up. Nerd, don't you do it. Hello, Kevin. Cam Johnson is my pick out of that pool. I think it is, man. I think it is. I like Maxey as well. I was also calculating the fact that all of those guys are going to be gone. But like, I don't think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I don't want to take LeBron. Robert Williams is missing the first round. Bobby Portis is kind of interesting, actually. Bobby Portis is pretty interesting here. We might go Cam and then Bobby. Ooh, Paul George is interesting too. All right, so when we look at I went Cam and Bobby. So right now we're sitting at Drew Holiday, Tyler Hero, Giannis, Cam, Bobby, DeAndre Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr. So we have 3 Bucks and 2 Suns. I don't hate it. All right, what were people saying? Even Draymond. Oops, no Draymond. Maxi Siakam, Portis, Bane. Yeah, Bane. Oh, Bane is a good call, guys. Bane was a good call. Should have scrolled down a little bit further. I like the Bane call quite a bit. Quite a bit. Did he? Yeah, wow, he was still on the board. I actually like the Portis pickup, though. I like the Portis pickup. Need a Mav. You know what's? I'm having a tough time. The Mavs, like outside of Luca, I don't really like anybody over there. Maybe Jalen Brunson. Because the Mavs are probably going to play 2 rounds. But man, Desmond Bane is a great call. I'm sure he goes next. I'm sure Bane goes next year. Great call. Probably could have taken Bane over Cam Johnson. Although I don't know, guy. I like Cam Johnson quite a bit. And if Cam Johnson is going to play, again, this is you're projecting where people are going. So if I'm going Suns Bucks finals, I want 3 Suns and I want 3 Bucks, right? There's no way Desmond Bane makes it to me, right? There's no way Desmond Bane makes it. What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Milo's taking Bane here for sure. For sure. Bane! I'm not even going to say who I'm picking next, but I've got a little fun dart throw, I think, in a second. So who we're looking at? LeBron, Brooke, Lowry, Adams, PG, Boyan of the Bogies, Ben Simmons, LOL, Campaign, Anthony, Edwards, Seth Curry, AD, Scotty Barnes. Wow, Scotty Barnes is an interesting pick here. I don't hate Scotty Barnes. Suns, Sixers, and Embiid doesn't have a torn meniscus. Dude, yeah, but Harden sucks again. So people are saying Dinwiddie. I don't know. I don't really love Dinwiddie, guys. I don't really love Dinwiddie. Let's see. What else we got down here? Wow. What sicko would pick like Jamal Murray? Oh, well, Jamal Murray's probably done. All right, here we go. Almost up here. All right, do I have any dart throw picks right now? Everything's pretty safe, right? I've got guys that I think are advancing. You want to see some sicko mode? Paul George, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. And then Scotty Barnes, I would also like to welcome you to the team. Although, man, Fred VanVleet. No, we're going Barnes. Although that gives me 5 wings. I think we got to take Freddie, actually. I think we got to take Freddie. I want to see something. Yeah, I think we got to take Freddie. I want to take Barnes over Freddie, but I think we're going to take Fred. We're going to take Fred. I know. The only problem is we've got so many wings. But I like that round. That round was nice. Now we've got a couple of dart throws. How many picks do we have left? We're up to, let's see, we picked 7, 9. So we still got a few picks left. Now we get some, I know he's not healthy though, but he's not healthy right now. You hope in a couple of weeks he is. I know he looks banged up. The playoffs start in a couple of weeks. I hope Toronto just slows him down a little bit. Just slows him down a little bit. All right, I kind of like the only issue I have right now. Well, I guess that's not true. I was gonna say I have mostly Eastern Conference guys, but that's not true. I like this DeAndre Jaren Jackson Jr. combo for bigs. The only thing is I probably want one Eastern Conference big as well. I don't know. I don't really know what the right roster construction is here. Yeah, that's true. True by Lindsay. Freddie is going to play 48 minutes. The thing is, right, like what I love here is if you're betting on Freddie being too hurt to play, then you just target Barnes, right? You just target Barnes there. What do people think about that Paul George pick? Anybody? I thought that was a fun one, but there didn't seem to elicit a reaction from anybody. I don't know. I like the PG one. I'm excited about this, but hey, just a reminder, if this is your jam, if you're into this, I think at 2:00 Eastern, we're going to fire this up again and do it again. Local Tom saying, Mitch Rob. Yeah. If I thought the Knicks had any shot at making the playoffs, sure. Chop says when Ja comes back, Grizzlies lose in the first round, and then all the sport. Nah, the Grizzlies aren't losing in the first round. Grizzlies aren't losing in the first round. They're not. I think like the Grizzlies, I don't think we're giving them enough credit for just absolutely being a good deep team. right? Like I think we're just so inclined to seeing like Ja's Superman highlights and he gets 50 points and we're just like, this is Ja's team. But that team is deep. I know we've like the conversation of they're like 19-2 when Ja doesn't play. They're not a better team without Ja. But the fact that they just roll out really good players, like D'Anthony Melton's like their 7th or 8th guy on the team. D'Anthony Melton's good. He's good. Yeah, they land in the play-in? I do. I think they end up being the 7 or 8 seed. I think they are coming out of the play-in game for sure. All right, we're 2 picks away. We've got 3 guards, 4 wings, 2 bigs. Let's take a look here. So we've got Brook Lopez. I don't really love that. We've got Cam Payne. I like that a little bit more. All right, this is big brain, guys. This is big brain. We're taking Kawhi Leonard with our last pick. So that was our last pick here. I'm going to show you. So we ended up with Drew Holiday, Tyler Hero, Fred VanVleet, Giannis, Cam, Bobby Portis, Paul George, Kawhi, DeAndre, Jaren Jackson Jr. So the reason I took Kawhi there, is if I'm projecting for the Clippers to play the Suns in the first round, and if is just a little bit of insurance if the Clippers are fully healthy and beat the Suns, because there's rumors that Kawhi is going to be ready for the first round. So if they think he's not going to play in the play-in game, but if they get through the play-in game, he's going to play in the first round. And if that happens, just a little bit of insurance. So, and then if that series goes 7 and I just get max points from Paul George and Kawhi, and even if the Suns win, I still then have DeAndre Ayton and Cam Johnson moving forward. So that was the thought process. Probably stupid. Probably just lit $10 on fire. But hey, listen, we'll be back at 2 p.m. I think is Tandy. Let's see. Is Tandy live? Let's go look. We'll do a little inception. Let's see if Tandy's live. See what's going on. And then you know what we'll do? That will be today's show. We will comment on what they are doing. They are live right now. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Can you guys see this? Let's pull it up. Here we go. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's hold on. Let's share it with audio. Let's see. There we go.
Where's the wife? I'm getting nervous. I can
There we
see
go.
He's very.
Here we go. Show's starting off nice with Judge doing some weird stuff about
is
Tandy's
he
wife.
okay?
I wonder if they've talked about this.
Up, okay? Shut the
Like, have they talked about, like, hey, you've talked about Tandy's wife quite a bit? Let's see. Let's go back.
Okay.
I think we're all going to go to Portugal and find out. We're on a mission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Gotta
It's a
come
little
visit.
weird.
Anyhow, so we were talking about macaroons. We're talking about the spicy pack. We're
Spicy
talking about
packs.
the playoffs packs that are
There we
coming.
go.
The point that we're tying a bow here is that we want things to stay level, where existing users
take
can
a
have
screenshot.
fun, and existing users don't feel like
Taking a
liquidity is
screenshot
just
right
being
here. This is
tugged
good.
out.
I think this
like
is
a
good.
Brute force tugging out of the market.
Tandy
Because
does
the
look
market
good.
Spend is what's important, and we don't want the market spend.
All right, we're done. We can't do this anyways. Yeah, that's true. I wonder, this is a great point by Kevin right here. Great point. Like, will Tandy walk to New York from Portugal and slap his ass? Slap his ass? I hope he slaps his ass. That'd be fun too. All right. I know we have a couple of giveaways. We're going to save those. We'll save those for this afternoon. We'll be back at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are getting out of here. Thanks everyone for doing the draft. Join the Discord. Come back at 2 o'clock. Check out the 89 Cavs. Remember, double dose of the morning marketplace tomorrow. We get the NBA shit at 9. We've got baseball at 10 with Mr. G done. A lot of stuff happening. Get excited. Let's just do the theme song. The credits. We out. We'll see you later.